232, of which the Honorable Paul D. Ryan of the state of Wisconsin has received 236. The Honorable Nancy Pelosi of California has received 184. The Honorable Daniel Webster of the state of Florida has received 9. Honorable Jim Cooper of the state of Tennessee has received 1. The Honorable John Lewis of Georgia has received 1. And the Honorable Colin Powell has received 1. Therefore, the Honorable Paul D. Ryan of the state of Wisconsin, having received a majority of the votes cast, is duly elected as Speaker of the House. The chair appoints the following committee to escort the Speaker-elect to the chair. The gentleman from California, Mr. McCarthy. The gentlewoman from California, Ms. Pelosi. The gentleman from Louisiana, Mr. Scalise. The gentleman from Maryland, Mr. Hoyer. The gentlewoman from Washington State, Ms. Morris Rogers. The gentleman from South Carolina, Mr. Clyburn. The gentleman from Oregon, Mr. Walden. The gentleman from California, Mr. Becerra. The gentleman from Indiana, Mr. Messer. The gentleman from New York, Mr. Crowley. The gentlewoman from Kansas, Ms. Jenkins. The gentleman from New York, Mr. Israel. The gentlewoman from North Carolina, Ms. Fox. The gentleman from New Mexico, Mr. Ben Ray Lujan. The gentlewoman from Missouri, Ms. Wagner. The gentlewoman from Connecticut, Ms. DeLauro. The gentlewoman from Maryland, Ms. Edwards. The gentleman from Texas, Mr. Sessions. The gentleman from Maryland, Mr. Van Hollen. The gentleman from North Carolina, Mr. McHenry. And the members of the Wisconsin delegation, Mr. Sensenbrenner, Mr. Kine, Ms. Moore, Mr. Duffy, Mr. Ribble, Mr. Pocan, Mr. Graff. Lady from California, Ms. Mimi Walters. Committee will retire from the chamber to escort the Speaker-elect to the chair.